Oh, you got on a mushroom belt. Gerard, did you know your pops had a mushroom belt on?
Yes. Must you embarrass me in front of my friends on every possible occasion?
Now see there? That's your son.
Boomerang wasn't just another romantic comedy. It was a seismic cultural event that shattered expectations in 1992. It was a symphony of unprecedented style, razor-sharp wit, and a seismic declaration of black excellence in Hollywood. But what allowed this Eddie Murphy-led film to ascend above the fray? What whispers of on-set tension and explosive behind-the-scenes dramas sent shockwaves through the industry? From its audacious birth to the blazing comet of careers it launched, this is the untold saga of Boomerang. Its profound resonance, the tempest of controversies it ignited, and the enduring legacies of its stars. A new kind of Eddie Murphy film. Released on July 1, 1992, Boomerang marked a radical departure, a stunning metamorphosis in the career of Eddie Murphy. Gone was the boisterous, slapstick persona that defined his early triumphs like Beverly Hills Cop and Coming to America. With Boomerang, Murphy gambled, embracing a restrained, contemplative character that unveiled a rarely seen facet of his immense talent. Directed by Reginald Hudlin, this was a romantic odyssey, delving into the turbulent waters of adult emotion and sophisticated themes. Its ambition was clear: to be a stylized, profound statement, shattering the mold of the unbridled humor that had long been Murphy's signature. In Boomerang, Murphy inhabited the skin of Marcus Graham, an advertising titan, a man whose charm was as lethal as his womanizing tendencies. Yet, beneath the veneer of sophistication lay a darker truth. Marcus was an emotional wasteland, selfish and utterly unprepared to confront the wreckage of his actions. This complex portrayal offered Murphy a vast new canvas, allowing him to paint a spectrum of emotions far beyond the confines of mere comedy. The narrative takes an electrifying turn with the arrival of Jacqueline Breuer, portrayed with chilling precision by Robin Givens. She was Marcus's equal in power and emotional detachment, and it was she who inverted his meticulously crafted world. For the first time, Marcus was forced to taste the bitter pill of being used, of being discarded, a brutal awakening that compelled him to confront his own monstrous reflections. This pivotal shift was the beating heart of the film's message. It transcended simple love and laughter. It was a raw, unflinching exploration of emotional maturation, particularly from a Black perspective. Murphy, a driving force behind the story's evolution, sought to present a gritty, authentic portrayal of relationships. In an era where most romantic comedies reduced Black characters to caricatures, Boomerang dared to explore the intricate tapestry of emotional honesty and the delicate balance of power between men and women. It carved out a sacred space to dissect the complexities of human connection and the inescapable demand for accountability. Reginald Hudlin infused Boomerang with a visionary, contemporary aesthetic. The film pulsated with a sleek, almost predatory style, from the opulent set designs to the impeccably tailored wardrobes. The soundtrack, a seductive fusion of R&B and New Jack Swing, perfectly complemented the film's urban, upscale pulse. Every deliberate choice screamed a singular truth. This was not merely another Eddie Murphy comedy. It was a bold, refined cinematic experience, signaling a new era of maturity. Critics, too, bore witness to this seismic shift, praising Murphy for bringing both hilarity and profound depth to the role. This was a radical departure from the unyielding, wisecracking figures of his past, a stark revelation that he could command a romantic comedy without relying solely on explosive energy. Yet another potent force within Boomerang was its revelatory depiction of successful Black professionals navigating the cutthroat corporate landscape. These were not mere stereotypes. They were brilliant, exquisitely dressed, emotionally layered individuals, offering a breathtaking and inspiring vision of Black life on screen. In the nascent days of the 1990s, such representation was a rare and precious commodity in Hollywood. By showcasing Black characters in positions of power and elegance, Boomerang flung open the floodgates for a torrent of future films and shows to follow suit. The plot with a twist. In the swirling vortex of Boomerang, Eddie Murphy commands the screen as Marcus Graham, a man of mesmerizing charm and unrivaled success in the cutthroat world of advertising. His reputation precedes him, a notorious womanizer, driven by the shallowest of whims, who discards women for the most trivial of infractions. A disdain for a woman's feet serving as a chilling testament to his callousness. This brutal introduction is the keystone to understanding the unfolding drama, preparing the audience for a seismic upheaval in the narrative. Marcus, accustomed to wielding absolute control, is about to meet his undulating reflection, a woman who will mirror his every cruel maneuver. Enter Jacqueline Breuer, brought to incandescent life by Robin Givens. She is not merely beautiful and accomplished, she is as emotionally impenetrable and dominant as Marcus himself. Her orchestration of their liaison is both exquisitely funny and profoundly unsettling, a masterful subversion of the romantic comedy trope. Jacqueline's ascent to Marcus's boss after a corporate merger is a declaration of war. She is unflappable, direct, and unapologetically in command of her own sensuality. When she begins to mete out the same icy, emotionally detached treatment that Marcus once inflicted upon women, he is left reeling, disoriented, and utterly exposed. The smooth operator is gone, replaced by a man uncertain and agonizingly vulnerable. This staggering reversal of roles ignites the film's most compelling and meaningful conflict. It flips the conventional narrative on its head, offering a blistering re-examination of how gender dynamics can warp and redefine relationships. The audacious notion that the all-powerful male can be utterly destabilized by a woman who understands the game better than he does is what elevates this story into the realm of the extraordinary. The stunning twist in the plot is not simply a comedic device. It is a dagger aimed at the heart of how relationships operate, particularly within the cutthroat arena of corporate America. Jacqueline's unyielding control forces Marcus to confront the unvarnished truth about himself and his emotional immaturity. At the time of its release, such a gender role inversion was unheard of. The early 1990s rarely showcased Black leads in romantic comedies, let alone narratives that so audaciously upended traditional notions of masculinity and femininity. Boomerang left an indelible scar by portraying a Black woman as the architect of her own destiny within a relationship, not as a villain, not as a punchline, but as a fully realized individual endowed with strength, depth, and unwavering agency. Robin Givens' performance as Jacqueline was a masterclass in poise and power, breathing life into a role rarely entrusted to women and virtually unseen for Black women in major Hollywood productions. The film also wields comedy as a surgical tool to underscore the grotesque absurdity of Marcus's newfound predicament. Scenes of him nervously tethered to the phone are hysterically funny, yet simultaneously reveal his nascent understanding of the same agonizing uncertainty and emotional dependence he once so freely inflicted. The shift in their relationship is not just entertaining. It is a vindication, a poetic justice that sees Marcus finally experiencing the emotional torment he once sowed, compelling him towards an agonizing but necessary evolution. Box office and cultural impact. Boomerang was not merely a box office sensation, it was a cultural detonation, an unprecedented breakthrough in its depiction of Black triumph within mainstream cinema. With a staggering worldwide gross exceeding $131 million, its meteoric performance secured its place as one of the highest-grossing films of 1992. This was a monumental triumph for Hollywood, particularly given its predominantly black cast and its bold positioning as a romantic comedy. At the time, romantic comedies with black leads were a vanishingly rare species, especially those that dared to portray polished, high-powered individuals. The resounding success of Boomerang served as an undeniable referendum, proving that audiences hungered for a different kind of narrative, one that thrust black professionals into the blinding spotlight without succumbing to the insidious shackles of stereotype or limiting roles. The film's influence transcended mere financial triumph. It ignited a stylistic revolution, its sleek and fashionable presentation masterfully orchestrated by director Reginald Hudlin. Every meticulous detail, from the meticulously chosen wardrobe to the sumptuously designed sets, radiated an unapologetic opulence. Characters were adorned in bespoke suits, designer ensembles, and sophisticated accessories, a visual lexicon of power, style, and success. This was a deliberate and thunderous declaration, aiming to shatter the entrenched stereotypes of black characters in Hollywood. Instead of being relegated to roles of subservience or comedic relief, the cast of Boomerang emerged as dashing executives, visionary artists, and profound thinkers, dispatching a potent and transformative message about black excellence and soaring ambition. Another indomitable pillar of Boomerang's enduring legacy was its soundtrack, a self-contained phenomenon that transcended the film itself. Released by LaFace Records, this musical tapestry wove together the titans of R&B and hip-hop with a constellation of burgeoning stars. Boys, the Second Men's End of the Road became an unstoppable juggernaut, dominating the Billboard Hot 100 chart for an astonishing 13 consecutive weeks. The soundtrack was a veritable arsenal of powerful tracks that served as a launchpad for the careers of numerous artists, including Toni Braxton. The stellar ensemble cast of Boomerang further amplified its magnetic pull. Eddie Murphy, at the helm, delivered a performance that masterfully balanced humor with an irresistible charm, but he was buttressed by an unyielding phalanx of co-stars. Halle Berry, Robin Givens, Martin Lawrence, David Alan Grier, Grace Jones, and Eartha Kitt all infused the film with a vibrant tapestry of flavor and profound depth. Each actor contributed a singular brilliance, forging a cast that felt pulsatingly alive and perfectly balanced. The characters of Halle Berry and Robin Givens, in particular, offered audiences a broadened vista of black womanhood, presenting both exquisite sensitivity and formidable strength without succumbing to flat portrayals or tired cliches. Behind the scenes and controversies. Behind the opulent facade of Boomerang, public drama was conspicuously absent, and major production woes never surfaced. Yet, the film ignited fierce, vital conversations about culture, particularly concerning its bold portrayal of gender roles and sexuality. Many heralded the movie for its revolutionary inversion of traditional romantic expectations, forcing the male lead to endure the same emotional manipulation and abandonment he so freely dispensed. Still, a vocal contingent felt it regrettably perpetuated certain insidious stereotypes, arguing that the character of Jacqueline, despite her strength, was ultimately punished for her independence. Her character vanishes from the narrative without a satisfying resolution, while Marcus undergoes a journey of emotional growth and finds new love. This fractured reception ignited broader discussions about how Hollywood treats successful women who dare to defy traditional gender constructs. The casting of Robin Givens further amplified the film's magnetic pull. At the time, Givens was a figure of intense public scrutiny, embroiled in a highly publicized and contentious divorce from boxing icon Mike Tyson. This tumultuous backdrop led some executives to harbor deep reservations about her inclusion, fearing her presence might poison the well of public perception. Yet, Givens delivered a performance of unflinching power and composure. Her role, against all odds, began to recalibrate public perception of her and added a profound layer of complexity to the film's exploration of gender and power. The ripple effect of Boomerang resonated far beyond its theatrical run. In 2019, BET unveiled a television reboot, offering a fresh lens on the film's enduring themes, focusing on the children of the original characters. This reboot served as a vibrant testament to the film's enduring spirit while subtly updating its message. The original film also played an indispensable role in forging a fertile ground for Black romantic comedies in Hollywood. Its unquestionable success flung open the doors for a wave of subsequent films, including Love Jones and The Best Man, each daring to tell complex, emotionally rich stories centered on Black characters. Boomerang served as irrefutable proof that stories centered on Black characters could be intelligent, stylish, and brimming with emotional depth, setting an exhilarating new standard for the boundless possibilities of Black-led storytelling. Where are they now? Since the curtain fell on Boomerang in 1992, the film's cast has embarked on extraordinary trajectories, achieving stellar success across the cinematic, television, and theatrical landscapes. The film proved to be a powerful catalyst, launching or profoundly bolstering the careers of several luminary Black entertainers. Eddie Murphy, the charismatic lead, experienced a resurgent renaissance years later with his triumphant portrayal in Dolomite Is My Name and his return in Coming to America. He remains a powerhouse, with his star power and talent undiminished. Halle Berry, who embodied Angela, saw her career ascend to dizzying heights, becoming the first Black woman to seize the coveted Academy Award for Best Actress for her blistering performance in Monsters Ball. She has since starred in numerous films, proving her remarkable range, and made her audacious directorial debut with Bruised. Robin Givens, who brought Jacqueline to incandescent life, continued to leave her indelible mark on both film and television with roles in shows such as Riverdale. She also became a steadfast advocate, dedicating her efforts to raising crucial awareness about domestic violence, a powerful testament to her resilience. Martin Lawrence, who captivated audiences as Tyler, witnessed his fame explode with the sitcom Martin. He went on to achieve colossal success in big-budget films like Bad Boys, cementing his status as a bona fide comedy superstar. Chris Rock, despite a seemingly minor but unforgettably sharp role, used it as a springboard to an astronomical career. He became a titan of comedy with acclaimed stand-up specials and starred in a variety of films, solidifying his voice as both a comedian and an actor. David Alan Grier, who embodied the soft-spoken Gerard, went on to achieve illustrious recognition as an award-winning stage actor, including a prestigious Tony Award win. He remains active in both film and television, unequivocally demonstrating his masterful ability to navigate both comedic and dramatic roles with equal finesse.